In trouble by losing laps, but they still need to fight behind.
Spike down A.
See that Spike sitting there in flashes. They try to hold back side. Such a pesky, difficult place to hold. But they're doing it. They've been able to trade 1-for-1 here. Buzz is so weak and RB healthy. Having to take a step back. Concerned, paranoid perhaps of the flank. The pressure applied from the extremities. Buzz holding. U-Haul somehow getting away with nothing but a sliver of HP. Being traced. And followed. Prowler not quite finding its mark. 2v2. Kiwiwi. RB, he was the healthy one. He's fallen. It's all onto Buzz. And he's gotten it down to 1. The nade right click. The swing out to buy time. He tries to reload. And the timing could not be worse. They hold the line for just a moment. Down long, now funneling out of AtaKaptan. That's gonna hurt. That nade backside. He's able to get out because of the stimmy, but MrFailN just swings into his death.
Those are two fights that look like they might be dry, but instead there's Util that's forcing them to take the fights.
They flip things. MOJJ has shown up. Molly at his feet. Momentary delay.
Ooh, the orb too. Not momentary anymore.
Off the nade, MaKo still staying alive. Battered.
23.
Spammed and now bruised. As soon as the orb goes down, vision will be given. MaKo on the hold, trying to keep him back, and he cannot. RB still playing with the Sheriff. The reposition is you see them both jump out of hookah. Sidestep, that Molly's gonna help.
That Molly missed, I think.
Did it?
No,
No.
it just barely didn't.
And it's just enough to buy time. Well done.
On the other side of the map.
It's just criminal that he's able to do that with the Classic and then survive. The Bulldog now finding it. You mentioned it just a few moments ago. It was preserved from the previous round. And it's finding its mark. stax trying to snatch him back into this thing. They still have 2 rifles to play with.
RB went hunting with the Spike alone. He was the only person who got past that wall. And then the second player who picked it up ended up dying farther back, but the Spike went farther in.
stax trying to have to reach his way out of the cover to grab the Spike, but instead it's a flash out looking to take the fight, and it's qRaxs who wins it out.
There are some key ults here close. I mean, there's one. I wasn't even talking about that one.
You were just saying. That's unreal. This is a very good sign for what we're in for. If it's going to continue to be things like that, where rifles do not matter.
What is going on? And you're looking here, RB's gonna have his no command, Buzz is gonna have...
You certainly wouldn't think so, but I also wouldn't think we'd be in this position in the first place. AtaKaptan playing on the other side of the wall. He's able to take down one. You see the Molly soar across the sky as Captain takes a second. I mean, the Sheriffs might be the MVP of this if this continues. The Molly buys time, and that's a third. Way in through short. Buzz has already taken the line. Kiwi on the other side, and the no-scope lands, now upgraded to a weapon. Satcheling across, looking for the second. The crosshair was moved just a bit too early.
Had to make a solo play. stax was coming from behind.
Orbital strike dropped, Zest falling too. qRaxs rotating over. Back towards A, where the Spike ticks away. MaKo not able to land the shots. AtaKaptan wins that out. It's stax on the flash and on the swing. You wonder what it is that the play is, because RB's playing so safe, so far off. Having stax takes the fight by himself and rotate off of it. What are the movements from FUT, given the information they just gathered? AtaKaptan flashed, naded, trying to tuck. And it's actually off of a Molly. AtaKaptan gets one back.
They tried to go through with the Viper wall up. That thing does so much damage so fast with the decay too. If you are moving while it pops, you're dead.
No real option to flip. No real option to go for a wide swing and hold that angle. During the peak from Zest is just beautiful.
Okay, this is important here for MaKo.
Oh. Bigger for MOJJ.
I like that he goes for that lurk. That's something that you can definitely use to interrupt. You saw it work on the pistol with more players behind it. This time he's rushing though.
Last player standing.
They're so close.
Can he preserve the gun? No.
Line up beforehand. And I'm thinking back to Masters Berlin where they had Lakia on the roster.
Oh, that's a deep cut.
Remaining.
Another prime gaming flawless through for FUT.
It didn't seem like back then win condition for them, but now they can.
They still have the orbital strike from Zest. Currently holding elbow. Has to stay alive. Prowler in face of RB. The snap out onto MOJJ is clean. And RB's left alone. The safety valve gone. He's gotten it down to 1. Looking for the target, and it's not able to land.
Traded ults all around right now.
He's gone so far up. It's gonna be 1-for-1.
The Molly's gone though. That Brim ult gone again.
FUT still have so many tools. They have the Orbital Strike, that's 1. They have the Pit, they have the Nightfall too. Everything dumped into this. Numbers still up. FUT now pushing forward, trying to jump out of the site. And it's Chaotic, stax, and MaKo, the 2 that remain. The defuse is almost gotten to half, but it's interrupted. MaKo, 1v3, and that's the round. FUT get another. These are out. They have hookah control as well here. It's a little bit of a stronger push, but they can play through the smokes. The toggling of utility is so nice by the controllers. He's gonna try to funnel his way out. Can they hold the line once more? Numbers big for FUT, and they're just getting better.
30 seconds left.
Zest subbed in into a 1v4. Face of a showstopper, a prowler. There's nothing he can do. RB now understanding there is some presence. He gets the kill. The patience pays off. Now with 13 seconds left, the spike still hasn't been sent out. It's still trying to push its way out from short. They're getting the openings. Can Buzz play spoiler in the face of the smoke? He gets the kill. But you're right. Just a little over a second.
And they also have the Boombot to help them clear back down short and get into lamps.
DRX need this moment. They need this pistol. stax needs to convert, and he cannot. The delay is great. MrFailN backing on up. qRaxs holding the angle from bench, trying to find another. As the tap has already started, they're overwhelming him. They've gotten it to half. Now the reset, and now the fight. Kiwi on the snap, Kiwi on the shots. He gets 3 on the round, and they asked for it. Where was it coming? Silence, and there it is. They tried to use the showstopper Buzz, looking to greet them early. Kiwi, is he gonna find a target? No, the show stopped. Zest with 3, that was clean.
So tough.
Zest clearing out the haunt, clearing out Kiwi. He was hot in the previous round. Can he continue? stax falling.
RB went in the TP.
Yeah, that's not what the intent was. RB with 2. Spam expecting to pre-fire, and Buzz finds the timing on MrFailN. It's all MOJJ by himself. RB's gotten it to half. MOJJ is healthy! The knife too, not catching Buzz. Kiwi's looking for it. It's another kill.
Big ults. Zest investing his. Buzz has his as well. RB with the KO.
10 seconds left.
Spike now down. Side control in favor of FUT for now, but it seems like a weak grip. DRX snatching it out of their hands. qRaxs on trade. Showstopper still in play, and it looks like he's trying to hold it. He succeeds. And the consistent contact play just continues, and there you go. RB finding big ones, looking for the 3rd with the Vandal. Cannot. Kiwi on the trade.
Smoke extends so far out that Zest has an angle to play with too, and he does have to.
10 seconds left.
A formality is
Big follow-up ults here for FUT as well. There's one used.
trying to go up top. I mean, we're just getting teased with these showstoppers not going off. MaKo and RB holding it back. They can still do this. This is a 2v2. Spike in hand. Yeah, 35 seconds left. RB could be rezzed.
30 seconds left.
Is that going to bait the swing out? stax is creeping forward, but he's flashed.
Last player.
It's all onto qRaxs, and stax gets 2. Perhaps it's just going to be more DRX just cleaning him up. Flash out of the smoke as he tries to tuck into bench, and he's caught. That's a weapon in the hands of Kiwi. Zest tucking. They've lost showers. Kiwi's so weak, and Zest knows he's passed right by the Roomba.
Oh my goodness.
But Kiwi's still running away. Paranoid of the pressure. Zest giving up the exploratory efforts at the worst possible time.
They're gonna need to smoke the spike and start to try to get a defuse going. Force them to come out of their hiding holes. Pit available for MaKo, that could help.
8 HP. I mean, do you invest it here? Knowing was potentially, it's safe to spam, and another kill for MaKo. 8 HP, 8 bullets, stax in half. He has to pull off. Can stax do a 1v3 by himself? He's trying to get knifed, and he cannot.
Even. almost gets stunned up.
Oh, Kiwi is joined.
He just got self-stunned.
Yeah, certainly not the intent.
They're blocking each other now.
Playing closer, the spacing is not great. Spacing on it's a bit more labor too. MaKo with another. And now they funnel forward. 3 remain for the attacking side. And it's been equalized at 3. Stax so weak, he still gets a kill onto the opposing Sentinel. Buzz has gotten it half, 3/4 of the way. He's just gonna hold it. And that's exactly what he does. Yeah, not wanting min-max any further, they start to funnel their way forward out. Remember, the lighter weaponry that they have, how do they manage the disadvantage? So far, they cannot. Buzz has already gotten 2. MaKo tucking into the smoke, Stax popping back out, and he's paying for it with his life. MaKo now holding the angle, you see the haunt.
30
Spike
seconds.
rotating back up, and it's gonna be Buzz to receive. Here's him running, blows off a kneecap and blows off a head. Buzz with end B here. MOJJ is in position to potentially push to spawn. All right, I wonder how much of that that's gonna draw back. Stax is down, Buzz swinging in. He has 2 served up right in front of him, but he couldn't see any of them. RB looking to cut off the rotations, and it's qRaxs who drops him.
Now AtaKaptan has his ult
30
too.
seconds left.
MOJJ holding any rotation into the side, not anymore. 25 seconds too.
Orbital strike drop, Zest, 85 HP. Kiwi cleans him up, that's a spike down. MaKo not able to hold. I just want to split it a little bit harder. And here they find their space. The thing is, you have Buzz who's still playing up in tower, and they have to clear it, they have to check it. It's well considered by MOJJ. Off of the neural theft, AtaKaptan does get the spike down. And there's just way too much for Stax to handle. Do they just cut losses here? Do they rotate off? MaKo's the only one who's still alive. Zest was up a
right there.
An opportunity here, though, for DRX to silence the questions, at least temporarily. Get to a map 3. This is where they wanted to be. This is the setting that they chose. And they find themselves tied up too early on a light buy with no real ability to convert. The thrifties that came in droves on bind, not found here.
Spike planted.
I want to see a shift of the setup now. Buzz has been playing on this side over and over and over. Some of the similar situations. 3. This could do damage. Double stun connected.
But only 1 kill found.
The follow-up from Stax doesn't work out either. Buzz again in trouble alone.
Has utility to delay.
Kiwi's still up to help in this fight.
There's the first nano, and it's a pinch. They're rotating in from the southern side. They've got him boxed in.
He's looking though, AtaKaptan ready for it.
AtaKaptan the first to fall. Buzz on the swing. The timing is great. MrFailN joins him. But Kiwi finding the space to open the site. The problem is the spike's out of reach.
Look at MOJJ. He's instantly going down underpass. MaKo's already aware of it, but MaKo has not been great this game. MOJJ has been fantastic at these peaks. If they can find the timing together.
Maybe. Zest gets the kill. Kiwi left alone.
He's gonna run all the way arcade? No.
Managed to get the spike, and he's gotten it down into a 1v2.
That
Close
hurts.
plant situation, but you're right, the haunt. And another hit towards B. Nightfall used though, you see Judge getting value in the hands of Buzz. MaKo with the ult, but Kiwi with the swing.
Somehow got through that smoke is Zest deep, RB flanking as well.
Yeah, he just got hit by a trip though.
Look at MOJJ. He's gonna be way too late. Util out though, qRaxs.
Surely you consider the positioning there. They've taken the site back, they've taken the space.
Oh, it's not planted for them
No.
whatsoever. No
They
util
lined
to deny this. It's over.
One enemy remaining.
What a call. Thrown asunder under the blunder of their own fumble. Control for FUT. What's the play? How did they commit? qRaxs has been spotted. He was stunned. And now dead.
Here it is, inside of Sand. They're not using it!
3v3 here, and it instantly falls apart.
Why are they peeking?
They're gonna funnel their way out. RB has a chance to play spoiler, but he's sectioned off and he's dead. Only taking 1 with him. MaKo on the swing. Buzz finding value with it.
Oh gosh.
Zest is still here. He's playing far off. All he has is a classic though, and the classic works! Buzz with 3, and we're...
Shocking.
It's the same hit. Kiwi's through again. This time not cutting off any rotations. There's never none to be had.
I don't think that turret even spotted right now.
Which is interesting because they should have heard it go off. MaKo trying to anchor between him and the turret. AtaKaptan's caught in a hard place. MaKo looking for another, not able to clean Kiwi up.
One enemy remaining.
Spam just not landing, but that's all right because qRaxs was there to save it.
Kiwi's still hunting.
Planted.
RB getting real close to attempting this 1v4, but oh no. He's going for the knife.
Got a knife? What kind of skin
The
is there on the
stun
knife?
too to try to catch him.
What's the skin on the knife? Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. They wanted to go an underpass, but there it is. Orbital Strike, Rolling Thunder, and Lockdown all invested almost simultaneously. Lockdown's cleared. Zest on the swing, 10 HP.
Already defusing.
He's already gotten it to half. That's huge. In the face of the Molly, stays alive.
Still an aftershock for MrFailN too.
They're both so weak. MOJJ on the swing, and he's found. Spotted. There's the aftershock that you were just mentioning. Now the fault line, the swing is there. RB's already gotten it, and Zest is gonna hold it the whole way!
Favor of them, and now, oh my goodness. RB's so quick.
So confident, but
right back.
Kiwi's even more.
That's just crazy. Love it. We just mentioned the Neon versus Neon battle.
MrFailN looking to deal some damage, but it's actually stax who walks away with 2.
Yo, let's get that Cypher on board. They're getting up close though. They're gonna give him a fight.
stax is only one far off though. Buzz has already gotten 2. Make that 3. Now stax showing, looking for some of his own. He just wants 1. Is he gonna find it?
Yo, Buzz chill. Nope. It's against them by ASE so often.
They're so fast. Everything is pacey. And it nets him a kill. But the pace is injected right back as the defense holds the line. Still with that though, the spike out of reach currently. Picked up by MaKo.
These guys are just getting spammed through. Almost all the kills in the last 3 did not come with sight.
MrFailN 1v2, not able to convert. MaKo cleans him up.
For them was in these situations on Bind, but I agree with Brian. It wasn't even that. They couldn't even get these post plants. It's stuff like this that interrupts them. MaKo's Molly is out.
It's a 2v2 here. qRaxs has picked up a weapon. Time is short.
Last player standing.
Why, he just turned on MaKo.
Woo!
Crazy!
Off your feet!
And that is how things are up. The Rolling Thunder RB with the wall up, and it's Buzz who gets the kill. Pushing forward, trying to get value with the stuns, but it's qRaxs who stays alive. Filthy has a chance for the 3rd, but no.
Got the brim ult here. Could catch something else.
There's the spike. AtaKaptan holding for now.
Oh, he tapped to try to bait it out.
It never came. How do they go about this?
Flash out!
stax on the flash. Note how weak he is. 54 HP. Had to take AtaKaptan down. Cannot. 2v2 now. Now ult invested. And that's going to keep RB at bay for now. Stuck on the outside looking in. He's healthy. He's got ult. Dares challenge. You can just bully him. He's tucking tail and trying to run away. Swings out at just the right time. Looking for the second. Not converted. Zest left alone. Nothing but a Sharon. Finds 1.
Time.
He's got a gun. He's got spam. No! Yeah, well done by RB to fill that space. Fight back a little bit on the crunch.
Nanoswarm to delay the fight against this ult. They're gonna go for it still.
Flash, and they're just tanking the damage. Buzz glad to take one with them, jumping out with the shorty and finding the kill on a Kiwi.
And what a strange decision for FUT. Nobody was gonna get locked down, detained from that. They could have just stayed out. How's that work? Whoa. Still gets the kill.
The side of DRX.
Counter breach ult coming.
I mean, they've got him primed and ready to go. How on earth do you navigate everything that they're throwing at you? A kill like that is certainly going to help. It's Zest on the equalizer. Orbital strike dropped. Fire falling from the skies. As it's only 1 left on defense. MrFailN. Can he keep the map alive? 1v2. MaKo creeping forward. Assassination style takes us to Haven. MOJJ is only going to have to deal with 2, but he might have his hands full anyway. Yep. MaKo clean. How much more can they find as Buzz gets a second trying to spam through, and that's, You can't ask for much more of Reed. With the Bucky, right out of the smoke, he's paranoid, but the wingman doesn't spot him. He doesn't spot him at all! RB with 2, robbed of the 3rd, courtesy of MaKo. Finally landing it, switching weapons and getting them all. And this might be where it breaks. Buzz going aggressive, looking to finish him off, as is DRX. And they're teed up for it. One away from another flawless. Buzz looking for the kill, and he's set up for it, but RB takes it. But another.
Great shot from RB. Instantly takes down the Zizzy.
And stays alive.
Stun and flash used to keep them in that position. RB's got to get off of site to play retake now. Especially with the, oh, he's gonna, hello?
He repositions and he's cleared. Doesn't matter, FUT still gets what they want. Zest.
For the first time in that execute, looks like there's so much coming at you. There's so little to do if you're the—
Nano is too. Note here with this hit, it's gonna be really difficult to find space for the op in the hands of Buzz. Kiwi has already gotten the kill out onto stax. And the defenses of DRX are currently, we see him trying to funnel out of the site, trying to flood their way through! But Zest with 2 and MaKo does it as well.
He's gonna have to go on a crazy lurk and he's gonna get caught. Ooh, maybe not.
It was just the foot, and he doesn't land it. Pushed off of it for now, he's gonna continue to explore. Meanwhile, once again, the hit towards B, and stax with the hold.
What a flash out of MaKo.
He wants to preserve this weapon. Keep the fandom into the next. There's no help, RB, it's just you here. Actually, that fault line from really far away is nice. That's well done. In an attempt to secure this, it's such a difficult decision. You're down 5 rounds in an elimination map. Traded Buzz, dropped the weapon, you drop the op. Went for lighter weaponry, but it's Zest who cleaned. Mosh pit. Almost exactly following the paranoia, and Stax is in trouble here, has to reposition. And he does. Zest and Stax holding the site. MaKo's there too! Still 5 ults for DRX. They've had them for what feels like an eternity.
What is that TP? Are you kidding me?
Just by himself.
What? What is going on right now?
He did find 2 big ones, and that felt like I'm going to make a play. He did, but can they convert around it? Those pistols really don't feel like much.
Off your feet!
They are investing so much.
Oh, the Thrash is stunned. The ult coming out too. He might actually get tagged by that.
He's already gotten 1. MrFailN from up top, and he's ripped right back down. And they still have 2 numbers here. That's well done by Kiwi. Get him to a 2v2. They don't have the spike though, it's out of reach. Can Kiwi creep his way forward? Trying to play around the crowd burst. Spike gathered, and it's just momentary. Take high ground. It's brought right back down. Once again by MaKo. Pressure train to the skies as RB pushes in, gets 2 from logs. Leaves MOJJ alone. 1v4 turns to a 1v3. Has the lockdown to play around. But way too many targets to deal with. This one at the hands of DRX. RB taking the space, and you can see the intent for DRX. You had RB on one side, you had Buzz on the other, and they both find kills. Fully splitting things up, but qRaxs nicely held. They're gonna try to get back in against the spike of Buzz. What? How does he get away with that?
I love Buzz. That guy's crazy too. Okay.
That was well done. Kiwi never saw. DRX cut noise and now push forward. RB falls. Off the paranoia. It's well handled though. This is still very doable. You're now just having Kiwi show up, but AtaKaptan holds him back with 4 on his own. Dashing forward into the ace. Oh, he almost had it. Still has the shot at the classic, and it delivers.
Off of what?
Stax holding things nicely. Looked like he had just sidestepped the AtaKaptan's stun.
Yeah, he did. I was wondering where AtaKaptan's stun was off of, but he just randomly throws it and doesn't have the information about where Stax is positioned, so he's in front of it.
qRaxs up in heaven, looking for a life to take with him. Instantly smoked off. The spam not finding it. Masha's to push forward with this. Well done to handle Blaz. A qRaxs 1v3 would be something special here. 1v2 now. Tucking into smoke and then popping right back out, but the spike is becoming a factor. Time is not on his side, and neither is his nano. So that's now 3 pieces of utility to consider. The Rolling Thunder, the Shock Dart, and the nano. They're gonna get it the whole way. Oh, the nano, half! There's the Rolling Thunder, pushing him forward. The fight taken. So far, the fight won. It's Zest one. Kiwi's through and short, and there's help with him. Dodge the paranoia. Well done.
It's a low buy here from DRX. Knives of Buzz, though, could put an end to this thing, and they might just do that.
Just now taking damage after getting 2 kills. Are the knives what decide the series? This broken buy is broken no longer. They've all upgraded weapons. At this point, FUT feeling like they're 6 feet under and just waiting for the final procession to close things up, and that's exactly what it's going to be. qRaxs pushing forward. The Blade's not doing it, but stax does. DRX obliterate FUT and punch their ticket to playoffs.